Hello, my friend. Today is the beginning of the third week. Today we have an incredibly important lesson. It is called self-confidence. It has been only 2 weeks, and you have already passed such a path, and this is only the beginning. There are still an incredible 2 weeks of the first stage, and 11 more stages, 11 modules. So fasten your seatbelts. Our topic today is very interesting, very important. The topic of today's lesson, once again, is self-confidence. I'll tell you that self-confidence is the most important currency. I repeat, the most important currency that a person has. Self-confidence. It's not easy to acquire. It is acquired gradually. It's like building muscles. You build them and build. They become bigger and stronger. Self-confidence also needs building. You must remember, write down this thought that self-confidence needs building. If you stop building this invisible muscle, it starts puffing away. You'll lose your self-confidence. This is the most important muscle in your body, which cannot be seen, which cannot be touched, but you can feel it. And if you feel it, all people around you begin to feel it and follow you. And this is the fundamental thing of all leadership and any achievement of success. There's no success without leadership, and there is no leadership without confidence. Confidence is gained, of course, by victories. That is, you have some achievements, and you should be able to collect these achievements in some kind of internal cookie jar, not devalue them, but on the contrary, inflate them. You must learn to be proud of yourself. That is, the root of self-confidence is pride. Pride. Being proud of yourself, proud of your achievements, proud of your results. But results and achievements usually do not come immediately. So what is there to be proud of? First, you need to learn to be proud of your actions, your discipline. What you did today. You woke up at 5:30 in the morning, did exercises. You must collect in your cookie jar, in your inner cookie jar, all your actions, which you should be proud of. And pride then gives you self-confidence. You need to learn to love yourself. Unfortunately, our society educates us, tells us that we must love other people. Love other people. Everything is focused on not loving yourself. In fact, such subconscious signals are given so that a person does not love him or herself. So you need to learn to love yourself. Love to yourself will evoke pride plus actions. The right actions you are taking will evoke pride. You begin to understand more and more what the right actions are and what the wrong actions are. And you are proud because you went to bed on time. You ate right, did the right, correct things, healthy, which lead to health, to success, to happiness. And this pride, this feeling of righteousness, will gradually develop in you this basic muscle that is needed to achieve success. That is called self-confidence. It will become bigger and bigger and bigger in you, and you will feel it. It will feel incredibly pleasant. and the people around you will begin to feel that confidence. Another important point to remember about confidence is that mastery gives you confidence. Each of us must definitely choose the part in life that he or she will play in this great orchestra. That is, all people on earth are an orchestra. Each of us plays some part, is doing some job. If we improve our skills in this job, if we learn to play our part, to do our job better and better, we acquire mastery. And thus, we feel confident in the job we do. And there are thousands of other jobs that we know little of. Of course, we are amateurs there. We can hardly do anything. We do not feel confident there, but we don't need to. We cannot be confident about everything. But there must be one thing that you do well and that gives you confidence. That's enough. You understand perfectly well that you are a leading figure in this. You are a professional in this, and you hold your head high, and everyone feels it, although you know little about other issues. But there is not even one thing in which you improve, in which you become stronger. Then, of course, you will not have self-confidence. And the worst begins. A circle of failure begins. There is a circle of success, or rather a spiral of success, where you gradually go higher and higher and higher. And there is a spiral of defeats. And the root of the spiral is lack of self-confidence. You're insecure. You start acting droopingly, or do little, and the results get worse and worse and worse, and you degrade. Self-confidence is necessary to do, because there will be no result if you do not do a lot. And you will not do if there is no self-confidence. Self-confidence is such a cushion. It is the foundation on which you rely to act. You will only act a lot if you are confident in yourself. Self-confidence is very much connected with society and the people who surround us, because we are actually a cell of one large organism. Therefore, we are always forced to look at other people. If society does not accept us, the worst thing is to be expelled from society, left alone. This fear haunts us. So we take a close look at how people react. And in 99% of cases, the problem of lack of self-confidence comes from childhood, because unfortunately, we live in a society where parents and school often criticize us. And thus, 99% of people gradually lose their confidence since childhood. This means that a person is afraid to act, especially if this action is somehow different from what other people are doing. Any trivial action that others do is not scary, and therefore a person has no success, because he or she does what everyone does and gets the same mediocre results like everyone else. You always have to remember that to be successful, you must do something different from what other people are doing. Look at what others are doing and do not do it. Look at what others are eating and do not eat it. See what movies others are watching and don't watch them. Because if you do what others are doing, you will have what they have. And you want 10, 100, 1,000 times more than what you see in yourself now and in your environment. Therefore, when someone criticizes you, Ask yourself a question and ask this person, who are you? Why are you criticizing me? What have you achieved? Are you a world-famous person? Are you a champion in some field? Why are you advising and criticizing me? I'll tell you that, in fact, people are doing this because they just have not achieved anything, and thus they boost their self-esteem, trying to humiliate other people to somehow feel normal, in contrast with them. Therefore, you should absolutely not give a care about the opinion of mediocre people. I hope that I am an authority for you. So, authority, your authority, and a person who has achieved considerable results in society respects you. I respect you. I acknowledge you. I am sure that you will achieve at least 100 times more than you have now if you start following these rules, believing, acting, obtaining self-confidence. And this is the first step to confidence, to get rid of these vampires around you, who constantly are piercing your energy field, and you lose this confidence of yours. The first step is to get rid of these people. The second step, you must remember your achievements. I am sure that during your life, you have had a lot of small and maybe even big achievements. This is your homework. Now, write down, remember any small, medium, and large achievements since the very beginning of your childhood. You must collect them. Look at them all the time. Think about them. Cherish them. Thus, they will gradually create this feeling of confidence in you. And after you feel it, you'll feel pleasure. You will feel how important it is, this feeling, for everything else, and you'll develop it. For example, maybe you have a wonderful child, and this is a major achievement. Maybe you've achieved something, for example, in losing weight, when you've lost a certain amount of pounds. This is an achievement too. It gives you confidence. The only thing you need to do is to focus on it. Maybe you practiced some kind of sport as a child and won some competitions. Maybe you went to the Olympics. It is a focus on achievements, a focus on your results. It will give you a boost. It will give you a supporting point from which you will start developing this feeling of confidence. The third thing that gives confidence is teachers. I think you can feel it in these lessons. My confidence is transferred to you. It creates clarity. In your mind, everything is compartmentalized, and clarity gives strength. The strength is in clarity. I am with you now, tomorrow, and I'm ready to be as long as you need. A month, 2 months, a year, 5 years. I've been constantly teaching lessons for 10 years. So I will be with you and will give you this confidence, help you as long as you need it. Now your homework. First, as I said, you need to write. Remember all your achievements, victories during your life, and constantly look at them. Read. You will receive nourishment from them. You will receive energy from them. And you will feel confident. The second one, set yourself 3 goals for this week, for 7 days, something important that you want to do, achieve, and after achieving it, you will feel confident. You will feel that you have overcome something, that you have done something you have been putting off, something you could not afford for a long time. And be sure to write to me what it was, how you did it, and what you got as a result. The third one, when someone criticizes you, remember that you must ask this person, who are you? Who gave you the right to criticize me? What have you achieved in life? You must learn to push these people aside. And the fourth bit of homework is to listen to my lessons as much as possible, everywhere, on YouTube, on Instagram, wherever you can see them. I will give you confidence. These lessons give confidence. Just feel how, while listening, you take this power, apart from knowledge, of course, you take knowledge, like you take this power and accumulate confidence. Because without confidence, there will be no action. Without action, there will be no result. Review this lesson several times, and see you next lesson. Tomorrow, we have a very interesting topic. I believe in you. You are great. You will succeed. The impossible is possible. Repeat this phrase every day. The impossible is possible. See you tomorrow.